Welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a terrific day, and in today's video we're going to be doing a full day of eating. Couple of reasons for that. One, my diet has definitely not been the best with traveling around the country, whether I was in Utah and Texas. Just have not tracked or been religious with making sure I'm getting enough protein or anything in, so gonna do that. Also, I woke up a bit late today, so it's already about 10 a.m. So I gotta get a lot of high protein meals in, and I'll throw my body weight on screen for you guys to give you guys a little bit of reference if you're new to the channel. So I'm gonna be looking at right around like 250 grams of protein would be ideal. As far as the other like calories and macros go, not a huge deal where I end up at the day, but just getting that protein in and getting a decent amount of carbs and not too high of fats. Obviously gonna be somewhat tame with everything. And then I guess this video will be a perfect opportunity for you guys to get some high protein meal ideas out of it, just because I do have to get a lot of protein in with it already being 10 a.m. and me planning on going to bed at a decent time. I'll have to get some big meals in, probably 4 or 5 with right around 50 grams of protein. Will come out to it, I guess it would be 5 for sure, but I'll show you guys my breakfast because I did already make that up. Alrighty, so what we're working with is just a nice cup of black coffee. Love that in the morning just because. And then also always got to have some water. But in these tortillas that are extra large flour tortillas is 3 fried eggs and then 4 ounces of rotisserie chicken breast. So I believe the macros, but I'll throw them up on the screen, come out to like 62 grams of protein, 73 carb, and 29 fat. Might be a little bit off on that, but you guys do see it on screen right now. But with this meal, just real simple. Eggs are a great choice of protein and some good cholesterol in terms of the fat that they do have. And then also, obviously, chicken. Easy goes it with the protein. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go ahead, dive into this meal, and then I will check back with you. And this will probably be my pre-workout meal just because I try and go and train in the early morning or early afternoon, not early morning, excuse me, late morning or early afternoon, just to stay away from the traffic in the gym. So without further ado, gonna enjoy this meal and I'll catch up with you guys in a bit.
Never ever find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right, it feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right. It feels right, it feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right. Going with the gut, never had a doubt, felt like this is just a must. Put me in perspective, I'm the deepest in the cut. Everybody tuning in, but this is just for us now. We know I ain't ballin' yet, hoes wanna holler, oh no, I don't call them back. Girl, let me see you hold it down, we gon' have a blast. Cause I just wanna know what you gonna do with all of that. Ain't gotta say a word, I know what's up. You can have it all, watch me rip it off. I'll admit it, you got me feeling hella loved, even when it's going down.
Alrighty, so we're post-workout now. Really simple meal pretty much. I have a scoop of Whey isolate for just quick digesting protein. Also in here, good note to put 5 grams of creatine. Take that daily, just creatine monohydrate, nice and cheap. I had 100 grams of blueberries, probably a bit less now that I ate a few, but nonetheless 100 grams of blueberry. And then also I have a cup of white rice and 6 ounces of rotisserie chicken once again. So I'll throw up the macros on screen for you for the post-workout meal. But my guess is right around like 60 carbs, 50 something grams of protein, then very minimal amounts of fat. So really good meal, quick digesting carbs, and then add on a good amount of protein to help muscle protein synthesis essentially. But it's already like 1:30 and this is only meal number 2, so I will definitely see a lot of you guys throughout the rest of the day. I believe it's around 4 o'clock, but I'll have the time up on screen just in the corner. But anyways, we are getting into 4 ounces of ground beef, just one with 90-10. I don't know exactly what this is because it was already made. And then also I have another cup of rice. I forgot to mention earlier, but every meal I just add some light seasoning or salt to it, just to replace the electrolytes. And then also I have not actually serving this out, but I'm gonna have 250 grams of this organic Greek yogurt, which the macros on this, hopefully you guys can see it, are honestly awesome. Very low in carbs and have a ton of protein. And I believe 250 grams, because that's over a serving, comes out to like 25 grams of protein. And then also just a little serving of guac to get some healthy fats in. And then also just as a little bit of a treat, these jalapeno lime chips are really good. So I'm having a serving of that too. And once again, for this meal, I'll throw up the macros on screen for you right now. And I actually have an MRI that I have to go to. So without further ado, I'm actually gonna knock this out. And then I will meet up with you guys probably for 2 more meals, maybe 1 more meal, depending on how much more food I still need to get in. It's about 12 hours since I started eating, and this will probably be my final meal for the day. I'll flip it around right now for you. But what we're looking at is 2 pieces of naan bread, and if you've never had naan bread, you're definitely missing out. One of my favorite bread types for sure. And then also another 4 ounces of rotisserie chicken. Nothing special with these meals, very basic, but that's kind of what I want to do to get back on track with dieting. When you make it simple and easy to follow, it goes very smoothly for the most part. So right here is just a scoop of whey protein, a cup of skim milk, just to cap out the protein. I believe it came out at 243, but I'll throw up the macros on screen for you right now in terms of what we're at for the full day. And I'll probably add in a little bit more for carb source just because I believe it was at like 270. I'll try and get that up to like 300. But honestly, wasn't super active today and just had a push session, which you guys saw a bit of footage on. So honestly, didn't have like huge calorie expenditure during the day. Got out, shot the bow and stuff, but didn't do anything crazy in terms of like exercise. And as I did mention or in that previous clip, I had an MRI today actually on my right shoulder, just like from a nagging rugby injury that I had years ago, that I re-injured a bit this previous like spring season. So finally got that checked out after it being long overdue. But now with me graduating, I don't see myself playing rugby again. So good time to go to get that checked out and hopefully get it fixed in the future. But without further ado, I guess that does kind of conclude the video. And if you guys did make it all the way to the end, thank you. I just want to say I very much appreciate the support. And if you did go on to enjoy it, make sure to leave a like, comment down below with any questions, comments, concerns that you have on diet.